Master degree in law. Hello everyone, my name is Weronika and I'm having a master degree in law. You are probably watching this video because you are thinking about having a career in law. Maybe you want to go to the law school, maybe you want to become a lawyer. I was thinking that I can make a video about 10 reasons why indeed a law school is a very good choice. The decision to pursue a law degree is certainly not an easy decision, and also becoming a lawyer is a very long way. You need to invest money, you need to invest time, you need to invest at least 5 years of just a law degree without qualifications. You need to study a lot, research a lot, and it's gonna cost you a lot of sacrifices to actually get a law degree. But in this video, I will tell you that this is certainly worth it, and that if you are thinking about having a law degree, you should definitely consider these 10 reasons. So the first thing that I notice, and the first thing that you will see when you study law, is that this field of study is definitely intellectually challenging because of all writing, all readings, moot courts, all the case studies, and reading different types of codes, civil codes, criminal codes. You're gonna read all of this during the law school. So this attracts usually the brightest student because, let's be honest, law books are not the easiest one. And also the language of the law books, legal English is not that easy. For me, I'm not a native English speaker, and that was another intellectual challenge for me, because first of all, I didn't understand when I started to do my law degree. I didn't exactly understand legal English, so that was another challenge. The second reason why I have chosen really to go to the law school, and what I think is one of the most important reasons, this is definitely your career opportunities. If you go to the law school, you don't necessarily need to work as a lawyer, or you don't need to be a public prosecutor, nor a judge, nor even an attorney. Having a legal degree can also help you to also go to the politics. For example, if you look at Barack Obama, Margaret Thatcher, many politicians, leaders, politicians in EU or United Nations, very often they have a law degree. You can also work in academia, you can be a professor, you could work in media, you could work in commerce, you can work in a government, you can work in the tax office. There are so many different opportunities, and it also depends on the field that you are going to choose, because you can either study a national law, yes, so one system, or you can study international law, you can study European law. And for example, when you do EU law, then it can allow you to work in the European Union institutions or as a legal advisors in EU. This is a very specific field of law. The same with international law, which can allow you to work also as a legal advisor for international matters. But I would say the biggest dream of any international law student after finishing is to work in United Nations. So as you can see, there are so many different career opportunities, and this is very important reason why you should definitely consider legal career and going to the law school. The third reason, I believe and what my experience shows, what my friends' experience shows, is that the law degree actually guarantees you financial stability. And this is because when you think about it, even if you don't earn that much at the beginning, you always have this legal degree and you will always go up, higher and higher. So of course at the beginning you may not necessarily earn a lot of money as an attorney, as a new attorney, or when you start as a trainee, but eventually your salary, depending on your experience, will go very high. You're gonna have this stability, you're gonna have the masters of law, you're gonna have this legal degree, which will always guarantee you sooner or later to find a job. You will always find a job. I mean, I don't know many unemployed people after law school. So of course the beginning may not be necessarily the easiest to find something very interesting, but this is just to get an experience, and after it I can guarantee you that financial stability is definitely something what's gonna happen. The fourth reason that I also believe is very, very important when you go to the law school is that you can actually make a world difference. You can actually make a difference in the justice system. You can regulate the law, you can create the law, you can read the law, you know, and wherever, again, depends on the field of law that you are going to choose. But as a judge, for example, you're gonna have this strong vision of justice, and someone's life will be in your hand really very often. So this is definitely a field and power of justice in your hands. But if you, for example, if you would like to become a human rights lawyer, a human rights specialist, then of course you can imagine you can actually change the world and you can help other people who really struggle, whose human rights are constantly violated. And this is definitely very, very important reason. The fifth reason is it's a prestige of this profession. And again, as I told you, look at the world leaders. I can tell you hundreds of examples of people that actually are world leaders and they actually have a law degree. For example, I can tell you when you work as a judge, this is a lot of prestige in this profession, and it's a lot of respect from people. And imagine if you have to talk to the police, right? If you struggle and if you always know as a lawyer what to answer, what should be answered in particular matter. The sixth reason is definitely developing your self-confidence. Throughout your law school, you will encounter a lot of debates, public speaking, moot courts. You're just gonna talk, you're gonna work in the groups, you're gonna work in different types of presentations. You will learn how to answer, you will learn how to ask questions, you will learn very important skills that will allow you that will higher your self-esteem. Even if you were shy before going to the law school, 100% I can guarantee you that when you finish your law school, you're gonna be very, very self-confident person. The seventh reason is developing your communication skills. Law students develop its ability to argue. You know, we have to argue different types of cases. We have to argue with another student. We have to argue with the professor sometimes when we don't agree. The very famous objection. You're gonna definitely practice your communication with with many different type of people in different type of cases. You are going to solve different type of problems, and this will definitely improve your capacity of independent thinking. As a result, law graduates adapt very well in various situations and career transitions. The eighth reason is that when you finish or even throughout studying law, you will become aware of rights and responsibilities. You know, studying law allows you to understand the reasons behind rules, the reasons behind regulations, the reasons why we behave in a certain way, the reasons why we must do certain things and why we should obey the law. The ninth reason is respect. Studying law is definitely not something easy, but it definitely deserves a lot of respect, and you will get a lot of respect in your future, because there is always a lot of respect for people who uphold the justice. And the last reason why you should go to the law school is that it will allow you, depending on your academic choice, it will allow you to choose different type of courses. Usually you're gonna have compulsory courses, but you are also gonna have economy, a lot of business. I mean, for me, for example, I had a lot of business classes, like entrepreneurship, management, debating class. So you basically can combine your law degree with many non-legal subjects, usually most often connected with business, but also with psychology, because for example, when you do a criminal law, very often you're also gonna have psychology, because a criminal lawyer should also understand a little bit psychology. There is always it's always a need for it to understand, and mens rea or actus reus. You will learn these Latin terms, don't worry. So these were the 10 main reasons why I have chosen to go to the law school. If you're still considering to go to the law school, think about these reasons again. Write down these reasons for yourself and think if it's something for you. This is a very important choice. If everything goes well, it's usually 5 years, yeah? So 3-4 years of a bachelor, depending on jurisdiction, and 1-2 years of master's degree. So, and then qualifications. Please make a reasonable choice and think about these reasons. And if you like this movie, please subscribe my channel, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!